Emeka, a young man from the Igbo village of Umuofia, was known for his strength and bravery. His marriage to Amara, a beautiful maiden from the neighboring village of Agulu, was the talk of the town. The entire village buzzed with excitement as preparations for the wedding began. Women sang traditional songs, and men brewed palm wine. Emeka's family spared no expense in ensuring the ceremony would be grand. As the day approached, Emeka's father, Chief Okeke, called a family meeting to discuss the final arrangements. The elders spoke of traditions and customs that needed to be observed. Among these was a sacred ritual that would ensure the couple's fertility and prosperity. Emeka, though familiar with these customs, couldn't shake off a feeling of unease. He dismissed it as pre-wedding jitters and focused on the joy of marrying Amara. The night before the wedding, Emeka's family gathered around a large fire. The village dibia, medicine man, Iznwani, arrived, carrying a wooden staff adorned with cowries and feathers. He chanted incantations and poured libations to appease the gods. The atmosphere was thick with mystery and anticipation. Iznwani explained that the ritual would bless the union and protect Emeka and Amara from evil spirits. Emeka and Amara were instructed to drink a concoction made from herbs and roots. The taste was bitter, and Emeka felt a strange sensation in his stomach. The dibia assured them it was a sign that the gods had accepted their offering. The sun rose on Emeka and Amara's wedding day, casting a golden hue over the village. The air was filled with the sound of drums and flutes. Villagers dressed in vibrant attire gathered at the village square to witness the union. Emeka stood tall in his traditional attire, his heart pounding with excitement and pride. Amara, adorned in a beautiful ivory wrapper and coral beads, looked radiant. As they exchanged vows, the crowd cheered, and the elders blessed them. The ceremony was followed by a grand feast. Emeka felt a sense of fulfillment as he danced with his new bride, surrounded by friends and family. As the festivities ended, Emeka and Amara retired to their matrimonial hut. The room was decorated with flowers and palm fronds, creating a romantic ambience. Emeka felt a surge of anticipation as he looked at Amara, his heart swelling with love. However, as the night progressed, Emeka began to feel an inexplicable discomfort. A cold shiver ran down his spine, and he felt a strange numbness spreading through his body. Panic set in as he realized he couldn't perform his marital duties. Amara, sensing something was wrong, tried to comfort him, but Emeka's fear and confusion only grew. The next morning, Emeka woke up feeling weak and disoriented. He hoped the strange sensation from the previous night was a bad dream, but the reality hit him hard. His manhood felt lifeless, and he was gripped by a sense of dread. He confided in Amara, who suggested seeking help from Iznwani. Emeka and Amara visited the dibia, who listened intently to their plight. Iznwani's face darkened with concern. He revealed that the concoction they drank during the ritual was meant to protect them, but someone might have tampered with it. The realization that he had been cursed filled Emeka with a mix of anger and fear. Determined to find out who was behind the curse, Emeka and Amara sought the counsel of the village elders. They were advised to remain calm and avoid drawing unnecessary attention. The elders suspected that someone with ill intentions had infiltrated the wedding preparations. Emeka's mind raced with possibilities. Could it be an envious rival or a jealous ex-lover? As they delved deeper, they discovered that a stranger had been seen lurking around the village during the wedding festivities. The mystery deepened, and Emeka vowed to uncover the truth and reclaim his manhood. Emeka and Amara, along with the village elders, decided to question the stranger who had been spotted during the wedding. They learned that he was a traveler named Namdi, who claimed to be passing through Umuofia on his way to a distant village. Namdi had an air of mystery about him, and his presence raised suspicions. When confronted, Namdi denied any wrongdoing. He insisted that he had no knowledge of the curse and was merely an innocent traveler. Emeka's frustration grew as they struggled to find any concrete evidence against him. Despite their doubts, they had no choice but to let Nnamdi go. As the investigation stalled, Emeka's mother, Mama Nkechi, revealed a shocking secret. She confessed that she had consulted a powerful witch to protect Emeka from harm. Mama Nkechi feared that Emeka's enemies would try to sabotage his happiness, and she had taken drastic measures to ensure his safety. The revelation left Emeka and Amara stunned. Mama Nkechi believed that the witch's protection had backfired, causing the curse. She provided a description of the witch and her location deep in the forest. Emeka realized that the only way to lift the curse was to confront the witch and seek her help. Emeka and Amara embarked on a perilous journey to find the witch. The dense forest was filled with dangers, and they relied on their wits and courage to navigate through it. Along the way, they encountered wild animals and treacherous terrain. The bond between them grew stronger as they faced these challenges together. After days of travel, they reached the witch's lair, a secluded hut surrounded by ancient trees. The air was thick with an eerie silence, and Emeka's heart pounded with anticipation. They approached the hut cautiously, knowing that their fate rested in the hands of the mysterious witch. The witch, known as Agbara, emerged from the hut with an air of authority. Her piercing gaze seemed to look into Emeka's soul. Agbara listened to their plight and examined Emeka carefully. She confirmed that a powerful curse had been placed on him and that only the one who cast it could lift it. Agbara revealed that the curse was tied to a dark spirit that thrived on envy and malice. She offered to perform a ritual to summon the spirit and uncover the identity of the person responsible. Emeka and Amara agreed, knowing it was their only hope of breaking the curse. Agbara prepared the ritual, drawing intricate symbols on the ground and chanting ancient incantations. The atmosphere grew tense as the spirit was summoned. A cold wind swept through the hut, and a dark figure materialized before them. The spirit's presence was overwhelming, and Emeka felt a chill run down his spine. He confronted Obinna, who initially denied the accusations. However, faced with the truth, Obinna broke down and confessed. He revealed that he had always envied Emeka's strength and popularity and had sought revenge by cursing him on his wedding night. The confrontation between Emeka and Obinna took place in the village square, with the elders and villagers gathered to witness the moment of truth. Obinna, overcome with guilt, pleaded for forgiveness. Emeka, though hurt by the betrayal, chose to show mercy and extended a hand of reconciliation. The village elders performed a cleansing ritual to lift the curse, using herbs and sacred chants. Emeka felt a surge of relief as the numbness in his manhood began to fade. The bond between Emeka and Obinna was strained but not broken. They vowed to rebuild their friendship and move forward together. Emeka's recovery was gradual, and he relied on the support of his family and Amara. The village rallied around him, offering prayers and encouragement. Emeka and Obinna underwent a purification ceremony to cleanse their spirits and mend their bond. As Emeka's strength returned, he focused on his duties as a husband and a member of the community. He and Amara shared a renewed sense of intimacy and love. The experience had taught them the importance of forgiveness and the resilience of the human spirit. The news of Emeka's restored manhood spread like wildfire throughout Umuofia. The village elders decided to hold a grand festival to celebrate not only Emeka and Amara's union but also the triumph of love and resilience over envy and malice. They named it the Festival of Rebirth, a time to cleanse past grievances and honor the gods for their protection. The festival grounds were adorned with colorful fabrics, and the air was filled with the aroma of traditional foods. Music echoed as villagers danced and sang, their spirits lifted by the joyous occasion. Emeka and Amara, now symbols of hope and unity, led the festivities. They danced gracefully, their movements telling the story of their trials and triumphs. As the night wore on, the village gathered around a large bonfire. The elders took turns sharing ancient tales of love and perseverance. It was a night of storytelling, where the past and present intertwined, reminding everyone of the enduring strength of their culture and traditions. While the festival was in full swing, a familiar face appeared at the edge of the crowd. Obinna, humbled and remorseful, had returned to Umuofia. He had heard of Emeka's ordeal and the subsequent lifting of the curse and felt a deep sense of guilt for his actions. With trepidation, Obinna approached Emeka and Amara. The village fell silent as they watched the scene unfold. Obinna fell to his knees before Emeka, tears streaming down his face. "Emeka, my brother, I am deeply sorry for the pain I caused you and Amara. I let envy consume me, and I betrayed our friendship. Please find it in your heart to forgive me." Emeka, moved by Obinna's genuine remorse, helped him to his feet. "Obinna, our journey has taught us the power of forgiveness. I forgive you, and I hope you can forgive yourself. Let us move forward as brothers once more, and let this festival mark a new beginning for all of us." The villagers cheered, their hearts warmed by the reconciliation. Obinna's return and Emeka's forgiveness symbolized the village's renewed unity and the healing of old wounds. The following morning, an elderly sage named Onikochi arrived in Umuofia. Renowned for his wisdom and deep connection to the spirit world, he had come to bless Emeka and Amara's union and to offer guidance to the village. Onikochi spoke to the villagers about the importance of harmony and respect for the forces of nature and the spirit world. He praised Emeka for his courage and Amara for her unwavering support. "The love and resilience you both have shown are an example to us all. May your union be blessed with happiness and prosperity." The sage then performed a ritual to cleanse the village of any lingering negativity. He called upon the ancestors and the gods to watch over Umuofia and protect its people. The villagers participated in the ceremony, feeling a deep sense of spiritual renewal. With the sage's blessing, Emeka and Amara dedicated themselves to building a new legacy for their family and their village. They opened a school to educate the children of Umuofia, teaching them not only academic knowledge but also the values of kindness, humility, and resilience. Obinna, too, found his place in this new chapter. He became a mentor to the young men of the village, sharing his experiences and guiding them to make better choices. His redemption story inspired many, and he worked tirelessly to regain the trust of his fellow villagers. Together, Emeka, Amara, and Obinna created a community where love and forgiveness were at the forefront. Their efforts brought prosperity to Umuofia, and the village thrived as a beacon of harmony and hope. Years passed, and Emeka and Amara's love only grew stronger. They were blessed with children who carried forward their legacy. The village of Umuofia continued to prosper, its people united by the values that Emeka and Amara had embodied. As they grew older, Emeka and Amara often sat together under the ancient Iroko tree, watching their children and grandchildren play. They reflected on their journey, grateful for the challenges they had faced and the love that had seen them through. One evening, as the sun set in a blaze of orange and gold, Emeka took Amara's hand. "We have been through so much, Amara. Our love has been tested, but it has only grown stronger. I am thankful for every moment we have shared." Amara smiled, her eyes filled with love. "Our journey has been a testament to the power of love and forgiveness. We have shown that no curse or envy can break the bond we share." Their story became a legend in Umuofia, passed down through generations. Emeka and Amara's love, resilience, and the power of forgiveness remained an inspiration to all who heard it. Their legacy lived on, a reminder that true love can conquer all obstacles, and that the spirit of unity and compassion is the heart of any community. The tale of how Emeka lost and regained his manhood on his wedding night became a cherished story in Umuofia, teaching the importance of love, forgiveness, and the strength to overcome adversity. And so, their bond endured, unbroken and everlasting, a shining example of the enduring power of the human spirit.